Hello book world, my name's Ashley and I have decided to try to give this video book review blog a try just to kind of get my voice out there and try to get people to read more. I am kind of the go-to person to recommend books to the family and friends, and if you don't believe that, you're just going to have to take my word for it and watch the rest of my video to let me show you how this is going to go. Since this is my first one, I've decided to make this kind of a little introduction about me and share just a very few of my favorite books, because as you can see, the bookshelf behind me is completely full, as is the one in the living room, and there's random books laying around the house too. I can't help it. I love it. It's like an addiction. I have to buy more and more and more. I just can't stop, to the bane of my husband. I'm 26, happily married. I don't always have purple hair, so don't get used to this. It could very well change. If I decide to do another one, it could change completely, just different. The second thing that you need to know about me is that I do identify myself with geekdom, the realm of geeks. I love to read. Books are a very huge part of my life. I also recognize myself as a geek because I do have my bachelor's in history and I'm getting my master's in art history. Hopefully I'll be done in a year. Hopefully, please. Finally, in the realm of geekdom, I love to play video games and board games and card games, which, by the way, if you haven't played Munchkin, you should totally go out there and buy the cards and then play Munchkin. It's completely amazing. It's so much fun. So, the books that I'm going to share today are in a couple different genres. I really like to read historical romance, historical fiction, paranormal romance, YA, dystopian, fantasy, all of that jazz. So the first book is in historical romance, and this is Julia Quinn's new book. Her latest one, it just came out in May, A Night Like This. And actually, I own every single one of her books. Her very first one in the Bridgerton series, which is a phenomenal series. It's like 8 books. But The Duke and I think you guys should go on and just buy it. And just read it. And just have it. And love it. And hold it. And it's amazing. She's just really funny. She's so romantic. I just love everything about her books. The second one, also in historical romance, is the first book in Lauren Willig's Pink Carnation. This is The Secret History of the Pink Carnation. It kind of goes back and forth in the chapters. There's like 5 chapters in each book that take place in around 2004, so present day. And it's a love story both in present day as well as in the past. But it's more than just a love story. It's espionage and during Napoleon's trying to take over England and all of that other stuff. It's really fast-paced. It's fun. It's, like I said, romantic, mysterious. It's phenomenal. I recommend this to everyone I come in contact with. The third book is a YA kind of fantasy sci-fi series. It's Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder, and this is the first book in a trilogy. She's fantastic. I completely love these series. This is actually the series that I got my husband interested in reading, and that's been about 3 years ago. So for the past 3 years he's been almost as in love with books as I am. But this is about a food taster for a general commander person in this other world that Snyder has completely created herself. It does have kind of a slight love story in it, but it doesn't overwhelm it, and it's just really fantastic. And I know I say fantastic a lot, but it's true. The last book that I'm going to talk about really quick, Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevers. If I could write almost any book, it would be this one. The main character is basically a handmaiden of death is what they're called. She's a nun assassin. There's a love story, but it doesn't overwhelm the story. It takes place in 1482 Brittany, so it's historical, but it's got kind of a fantasy twist into it. I found the writing phenomenal. No higher compliment I can give this book other than saying if I could write any book, it would be this one. I just think it's that wonderful. So yeah. Anyways, thanks guys for stopping by. Once again, I'm Ashley, and I hope to do this again soon. See ya!